Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to what should be the final part of our Fable 3 playthrough. So we have amassed the gold we need. And it is time now to deal with the crawler. So first I'm just going to top up the treasury just to be absolutely sure we've got enough money. Because there will be a couple more expenses to come. Bowerstone Castle. But we've got enough. We should have enough. But yeah, it's been moderately fun replaying this game, but it feels older than 11 years. Because it came out in 2010 or something, I believe. But it feels older than that. Like, it feels... It's still been moderately fun, but it's dated, is what I'm trying to say. Ah, the treasury. So let's just do one final top-up. Transfer to treasury. Put all my existing gold in, which should be more than enough to cover any last-minute expenses. Because that'll put us on the 8 million or nearby mark.
Your Majesty, may
Get
I
out of here.
present you with
Majesty?
this?
At your service.
And into the throne room one last time.
And well met, your most gracious Majesty.
Interesting point to drop a save.
Greetings, most...
All stand for the king. Today you must decide how much protection to grant Aurora. Kaelin will offer her proposal. Riva will stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, as you know, the threat from the deserts that surrounds my city has not diminished. The darkness could fall upon us once more at any moment. Aurora is part of your kingdom now, and I ask that you grant us protection. Build a desert outpost that can warn my people should the crawler attack. It shall allow us to leave the city in time and ensure the survival of your loyal subjects.
A desert outpost? I've never heard such nonsense. What shall we do next? Erect taverns under the sea? Plant crops on mountain peaks? It is a foolhardy suggestion. Why should our valiant soldiers suffer sunstroke and chapped lips in a distant land when they could be protecting the people of this very city? Is it really worth risking the lives of all the people outside these walls for a mere alarm system? Of course not. Let us leave the funds and the soldiers where they belong, right here.
The darkness poses a threat to us all. But Aurora has already suffered more than its fair share. The final decision rests with you, Your Majesty.
We are a good egg.
Aurora is under our protection. It is our duty to build this outpost.
The king's decision is final. A military outpost shall be erected in the deserts that surround Aurora.
We shall not forget this gesture. Aurora thanks you.
Ah, you are a whimsical monarch, and that is why you are so beloved. Very well, it shall be done. Riva Industries is proud to present an exotic tale of romance, adventure, and sand. The Desert Outpost.
Bring forth Sabine of the Mist Peak Dwellers. Today, you decide on the fate of Mistpeak, home of the Dwellers, Your Majesty. Sabine will speak for his people and their land. Reaver will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
I come here seeking nothing but what was promised me and my people. You pledged to restore our home mountains and our right to dwell in them. We have fulfilled our end of the bargain. We have paid with our lives to sit you on that throne. Now you must fulfill your end. Undo the damage your brother did to our land, and our agreement shall be satisfied.
Your Majesty, this sounds both an unnecessary expense and an impudent demand. What value is there in a few trees languishing amongst snow and rock? This is not the time to indulge some idyllic fantasy. Those forests are a resource, and we are in dire need of resources. I propose we expand on your brother's initiative and take what nature offers so readily. Say the word, and I will transform the worthless wasteland of Mistpeak into assets we can use to defend Albion.
These hands are not yet so old or weak that I can't wring that pretty little neck of yours, Reaver.
The refined retort of a true mountain goat.
You made a promise to Sabine, but it's up to you whether you decide to honor it.
It's so cheap. It's 50,000. What?
I will keep my promise to the Dwellers. The Mistpeak Mountains will be restored.
Mistpeak shall become a protected region, and the Dwellers shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The Dwellers will stand by you till the end.
So we kept pretty much all of our promises, I think. I don't think we broke many.
Forests of Mistpeak are our greatest national treasure, and now, thanks to Reaver Industries, they have returned to their past splendor. Dwellers, birds, and bunnies are free to roam, laugh, and kill each other as nature intended. Who needs all that lumber anyway?
Oh, you could sense the sarcasm there, couldn't you?
Happy anniversary, Your Majesty. 1 year as King of Albion. Doesn't time just fly? To celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand still for several hours while a local artist paints your portrait. Then you will choose the 47 varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet as you parade through the city. Oh, and you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course. Let's see, you will also be fitted...
Into the bottle, okay. Bring us to the road to rule.
The day has come, King. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have done what many would have thought impossible. Not only have you raised an army to protect your people, but you have accomplished this while acting as a noble, benevolent, and popular ruler. But you are more than a king. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion, its protector. This coming battle is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, all your efforts will have been in vain. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
We got wings. Right, we're going to backtrack slightly to spend some of our final points. Even though I don't really use magic. Magic is really good. Don't get me wrong. But guns. Guns are better. Legitimately, guns are broken on this game. But then again, the game itself is not actually that hard. So we're just going to upgrade to magic level 3. Because I can't afford 4 or 5. Maybe I should have looked at how much 4 was, but oh well. Not a big problem. But you do get some quite good stuff with magic. It's just... guns are just so good. Especially when you can just spam healing potions. Look at our treasury. We've done it. That's partly why it's took us so long to finish the game. Because we've had to slow down to fill the treasury.
It's here. The darkness has reached Power Stone. Reports indicate that our defenses were able to hold off the worst of the first attack. But if we don't act quickly, even the armies we prepared for this day will not be enough.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
Woo!
At your command.
We're gonna beat you into
Final battle.
City with your lives!
Got it? Good. Nice one! He's not getting up again. Two big shots like us, we might stand a chance. Pick that up.
It's here!
Good work there.
It's here!
That's that thing ever shut up. I'm surprised you're still standing up. Sure he felt that.
We done?
We have to find
The
it.
Lightbringers
We have to
have
save our
come!
people.
But this is the kingdom of unlight now! This is the kingdom of death!
Can't take that voice anymore.
Don't listen to it. It will drive you insane. Don't listen.
Go to Horny Jail, get bonked.
You can never escape darkness. It flocks to you always.
Paige, what are you playing at?
This isn't real. It isn't real.
This is a nightmare, right? Someone please tell me it's just a nightmare.
Death will seem like a welcome release once we finish with you, you damn traitor. On!
Just leave us alone.
I have to find that bastard to kill it. Good work there.
Dead fingers talk. Dead fingers whisper. Dead fingers claw at 1,000,000 eyes.
I'm taking some serious punishment here. Does it have to be so damn dark?
Kabonk.
Yes! No armor is stopping you. That armor is thick, but you can still shoot through it.
Can you see the others?
There we go, he's
You
that
have
big.
done such hurtful things. The people you know shall rejoice in your death.
I ain't done shit. Okay.
Nice shooting.
We drink the sounds you give us, the cries of your young, the gurgle of a freshly ripped throat. We give thanks for your desperation.
I am without speech. Got it? Good. I will be nice like them all. That's too many. Yes, these beasts take a real punch. Come on, can't let these things win.
Do not provoke us with the bone gleam shining from your broken bodies. It is a transgression against the night.
Fire, fire, fire!
Yes! No armor is stopping you, is it?
Piece of piss.
Where the hell did the sun
You can never escape darkness. It flocks to you always.
What is that?
Pick that up!
The Dark Guardian shall come and protect us.
Oh right, don't stand still.
That armor is thick, but you can still shoot through it. Will you please keep your distance so I can shoot you? Ben, right to this track. Yes! No armor is stopping
You shall be sightless, for that is the most blessed state of being. It is our gift to you.
Hey! It nearly broke my soul! They're tough, but still, slice through them.
They are. Da. Yup.
Petals falling into a river. You are the flowers the children will
Got it?
pick
Good.
and cast into dead water.
They'll keep coming.
Plonk.
That was possibly the most amazing thing I've ever... You're not touching me with your dark gun.
Who made you? Who
I'm
crafted
surprised you're
such
still standing up
slight,
for that.
flimsy forms?
Good work.
You rip like insect wings in our hands.
Got it? Good. Where are they all coming from? Ha! You're not even a shadow of your former self now.
Right, I can't seem to hit them.
With two crack shots like us, we might stand a chance.
Such a lost people. Why do you cry for such alien things?
Oh right, they're my summons.
And love have no substance in the dark.
The rat. It's blocking the way. Ouch! That must
The
hurt.
Dark Guardian shall protect the children always.
We have to hit it with everything we've got. Nice one! He's not getting up again. You have to smash through their armor. Yes!
darkness. Are you thinking of your loved ones now? How you will never see them again.
I can feel it. We're getting close to that thing. Where are you? Show yourself!
The lost sheep returns to the flock. No one ever leaves the darkness behind.
No!
Walker!
Do you see? Do you see what you have allowed? We are all shadows now.
Hey, I can't get through! Two crowd shots like us, we might stand a chance!
I only want to care for you. Am I not your father figure?
Make it end! Make it end! Where are you? Where are you? You can beat it! You have to! Tainted, broken little toys!
Oh, I thought we'd won. Oh, we have won. Took my hand off the fucking controller. Defeat possessed Walter. Done.
I'm sorry.
You took away the darkness. It's been inside me all this time. But it's light now. I can see the sky. And it's light. I don't think I can fight anymore.
It's all over, Walter. We won. We beat it together.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? There was a great king once. The mightiest hero of them all. Remember what you would say?
Teach me to be a hero.
You've done me proud, boy. You've always done me proud.
Oh, Walter.
It is a bit of a cop-out you don't fight a big fucking crawler. If this is the end. Come on. To be fair, that's an impressive fucking statue.
I think old Walter would have liked it out here. He was always a fan of looking tall and stony. I can imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need to save the world from another abomination, you know where to find me.
My people shall never forget what you have done for them. We are proud to be part of Albion. I shall return to Aurora in the knowledge that we may at last enjoy peace. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Walter was right about you. You're a hero in every sense of the word. The hero Albion needed.
What will you do now?
I will continue to serve you the best way I can. I belong down in the city. The people there will always need help. Goodbye, my king.
You have done what I thought impossible. You are the ruler I could never be. But you don't need me anymore. And Albion will heal easier without me.
Well, King, old chum, ruler supreme, pal, you did it. You saved the kingdom. And it's my turn to say goodbye. I'm not cut out to be a general. And I think I'd like to start travelling again. Or maybe see if Paige needs any help down in Industrial. But before I go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we? This one's for you, Walter.
This is the world as it could have been. Devoid of color, devoid of life. It is thanks to you that it isn't so, and you did it without becoming a tyrant. The people love you, and you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign. You kept your promise to Sabine and his people, when it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your people, and you did so even in the face of great danger. You did for the Aurorans what your brother would not. He broke his promise, but you proved to be the better leader. Without the strength to make those choices, we would not be standing here now. Perhaps we shall meet again one day, King.
Aren't you going to tell me my future?
The future will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
Yeah, it is a bit of a cop-out last boss battle, really, wasn't it? It's a shame. The thing is with Fable, Fable 1 was good back in the day, but has aged. But the thing is, it always could have been more, is the thinking. You have done the impossible save with the kick. Virtually no losses. Beautiful. Shall we have a little look at if there's anything worth doing?
Your Majesty.
So we should have some new quests. Yeah. But I've enjoyed it. I forgot how grindy it is playing good, though, with grinding out for all the gold. But like I've heard, I don't know if I'm making this up, but I've heard there's a Fable 4 and I'm moderately interested, but it's just a case of you've got to take it with a pinch of salt. Because like I said, it's a good game. It's a good game, but it's aged. And that last boss fight, how much better would it have been to fight some sort of eldritch abomination rather than possessed Walter?
Greetings, sir.
But, well, we get it in the books. Another game that's been sat on my shelf that I can just mark off as done. And they all love me.
I want you to have this. I'm all grown up now. See?
So let's see what quests we've got, if any.
You have accomplished something quite extraordinary. I do not think even your father could have equaled it. The kingdom teetered on the brink of annihilation, and yet we live, all thanks to you. As for me, I'm just an old servant, and that is what I will always be. You know where to find me should you ever require my assistance, sir.
Quest list. So nothing too substantial. It's deliver a fucking... Nah, I think we're good. I think we're good. They all look pretty fucking small time to these quests. Which is a shame that there isn't a bit more in it. So,
There are
we're
new
going to leave
items
Fable here.
available in the sanctuary shop.
Thank you, Jasper. And tomorrow, what is the plan for tomorrow? We'll probably be playing one of the Outer Worlds DLC or Metal Gear Solid 4, depending on what sort of mood I'm in. But yeah, we're going to wrap up Fable. So, thank you. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.